I'm going to do a quick tutorial on making a mask. I've just taken one of the confetti masks that come in from the party shops. We could cut one again, but I don't see why. We've got one. We don't need to do it again. I like to play with my glitters, the very fine glitters we use for scrapbooking. And I'm going to use a toothpick that has a beveled edge. Okay. If you want, you can paint your mask before you start. I want to just put a tiny drop of glue there to hold my mask in place. I will take it off again just now. I'm going to try and keep it in focus for you. There we go. I'm going to put a bit of glue along the top. I'm going to try and get quite a few different colors in here. This is a patience thing. You've got to let your layers dry in between. I am going to do that quickly. When you're quite happy that it's nice and smooth, you can take any of your glitters. I'm going to just grab one that catches my eye right now, which is a white sparkle, and just gently dot it over like that, and we actually pick up what is left, what we mess of our glue, and we put it back into our jar. Just folded my piece of cardboard and poured it back in. Now I just want to get my little mask here. You'll see some of that glitter on there. I'm going to use a colour next anyway, so you will see a little bit better what we're doing. Let's see what colour we can find. We can also use the tiny little glass no-hole beads. I'm going to pull some of those out. And I've got some really cute little stars. It's a lovely shade of blue. There's a nice glitter that I really like. So I'm going to do the bottom half. I'm just going to gently hold my mask in place. If I had in fact used a bit of press stick, I could have press sticked it down that it wouldn't move. But it's fine, we'll manage. Do the bottom piece. Now I want to do these tips, just the tips, in this slightly different colour. So let's put a bit of the glue on the tips, hold it in place, and there we are. Now again, I'm going to use my glitter on the piece of cardboard so that whatever I don't actually use, it doesn't get wasted. So let's just gently sprinkle that over like that. And again, we can just pick that up. If you take your scalpel or a pin, you can put it through the eye and basically pick up your little mask like that and put it down somewhere that it can start drying, and in the interim you can put your leftover glitter back in your jar. A very easy way to work with these glitters is in fact to use a salt and pepper cellar like that, because it just flows out beautifully out of the small salt and pepper sets. Okay, I'm going to let that dry before I put any additional embellishments on there. So I'll be back shortly. I find it easier to work with a dollop of glue next to where I'm working now, so I'm going to put a bit of glue on my piece of cardboard, which I will eventually just throw away when I'm finished. And I'm going to, I think the gold will be pretty good, or even the green. So let's do a bit of each. I'm going to just put these in the lid like that, and I'm going to sort of decide where I'd like to put them. I'd like maybe a row of gold beads along the top here. I'm going to put a gentle, very fine row of glue along here, and when I'm done with that, I'm going to just pick up a bead or two and place them in place. The nice thing with using a toothpick like this is if you just keep it damp or moist, it'll keep picking up and dropping it back in the glue for you. It's a lovely, easy way of working with these very fine little beads. See how the mask is already starting to take a bit of shape here? If you wanted just a very single line, you could put it as fine as that. And there we've got one side looking quite good. When you're happy that your beads are in the right place, leave it to dry and then do the other side. For now I'm going to actually just do the one side. I'm going to put a pin through here to hold it all in place for me. There we go. I'm going to just do the one side for you. I'll do the other side later when I have a bit of time. It's just I need that side to dry properly for me first. Okay, now if I wanted to put, let's say, a dollop of beads here. I have these funny little stars that I cannot remember where I got them from. I've had them for a long time. I'm going to just take one or two out of the packet. They really are tiny. So I'm going to just dollop some here on my mask. And work around them. Okay, I'm going to leave those three. I can keep adding beads until I'm really happy with it. I can add feathers. You can actually add anything you like. If you look at the mask I did with the martini cat, I added lots of different embellishments here. I have beads, I have glitter, I have a bit of hand painting, I have feathers, I have all kinds of things. So, you know, with a masquerade mask you can really do anything you like. So come on, have a bit of fun. When our glue's had time to dry, we'll put our crystals back in the packet. You can actually paint your stick, whatever you want to call it, your handle. I'm going to just put a bit of glue on mine for now, because I'm going to glue this onto the back here. Like that. And then I'm going to just leave it to dry. I'm putting mine at a slight angle because we put a bead at a slight angle for her to hold it. And I'm going to just leave it like that till it dries completely. And then I can paint it and add some feathers or whatever. Okay, playing with a piece of my cut lace, you can actually change the whole appearance of your mask by just adding embellishments. I'm just really playing at this stage with different ideas of what I can and can't do. I really like that one that I did a moment ago. Let's just slip that one back through here. That was quite nice. It made it interesting. I'm going to let this dry before I mess it up completely. And then I'm going to add a couple of my feathers. If you want to curl your feathers slightly, you can just take her gently and pull them, not too tight, because they're very fine, they will break and they will curl slightly. Just drop that in the glue here quickly. And I'm going to slip that in behind here. Right, I've added a couple of feathers, and there's pretty much our mask. I'm going to leave it like that on there to dry for now. I'm not going to fiddle with it too much. I put it on the contrasting background so that you could actually see what it was going to look like. You could put more feathers in that if you want. I'm actually quite happy with her right now as it is, and I'm going to leave it. Have fun making yours.